Hello, everybody. My name is Dion Morales, your host of the Gold Squadron podcast, and we're coming to you live from round 4 of the Tatooine Galactic Championship Qualifier. Super excited to be here today. We are joined by William Hagewood on commentary.
Hello there.
And Jonah Piscani on stats and stuff.
Hi, everybody.
So today we have Sean Oakley versus Akhter in this matchup of meta monster lists, and we definitely got some interesting upgrades and tech against each other. Will's going to break all that down here in a minute, but before we go that far, let me remind you that today all of our rounds are brought to you by Gold Squadron Paint Wars. You can type !PW if you are watching right now on Twitch, or if you're watching later on YouTube, go ahead, head to our YouTube channel, find the Paint Wars playlist. It is a fantastic show. 3 painters facing off against each other in each round, and it is time for us to hurry up and start breaking down those lists. We're going to open up the Choose Your Champion because I think we're going to get into it pretty quick. All right, everybody, choose your champion. Will break it down.
All right, I certainly will. Let's start with our bet to all champion here, Akhter, representing Australia here in this tournament. Got a group of spacers here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cartel spacers. Those are the Loesch Initiative I-1 M3A interceptors. They all have the weapon hardpoint, allowing them to take cannons, torpedoes, or missiles. They're taking advantage of the cheap cannons, between 3 of them having tractor beam, 3-dice gun that allows you to apply tractor tokens instead of damage, and then auto blasters, which is a 2-dice gun, range 1 to 2. If the defender's in your bullseye, you get to roll an extra dice, so up to 4 dice at range 1 bullseye. And if you are not in the defender's front arc, evade results do not cancel crit results. And that's going to be very important here against these separatist fire sprays who love showing you that rear arc and flying away. Those separatist fire sprays are flown by Sean Oakley on your left side here, built out with both of them having treacherous, jamming beam, thermal detonators, and false transponder codes. Treacherous going to be very valuable with the formation flying of the M3As. If one of those ships is obstructing the attack, you can utilize Treacherous to cancel a hit or crit result and then strain the ship obstructing the attack. Normally we would see it may be like a droid swarm. So the droid in the back can utilize Treacherous, kind of utilizing the screen. Here though, with the fire sprays, going to utilize the own opponent's formations against themselves. Thermal detonators, obviously, you got 4 bomb charges there, very popular right now for their price points, and the false transponder codes. When these fire sprays lock, they can also jam the target that they lock. The differences, though, between them, we have Jango Fett, the I-6, with Count Dooku. Jango Fett looks for the difference in difficulty. If he went less than you, say he went blue, you went white, he can change one of your eyeball results to a blank result. Also has Count Dooku for the force point and can call out dice results. Normally we'll see crits on thermal detonators or attack, and then you'll see eyeballs or blanks on defense there for the opponent. Then on... Oh, he didn't boost. Is that what you're saying? Oh, yes. Failed the boost. I see what you're saying now. Because that's Yellow Zam moving first there. The I-5 has the You Better Mean Business and You Should Thank Me condition cards we'll be talking about all game. They're hidden. We see one out in play here. Probably going to be, you better be in business, but hard to say. And then Chancellor Palpatine is the force carrier of choice for Zam in this matchup. Has the purple coordinate, but most of the time going to be used for dice modification. If you don't need it for dice modification, after you defend, if the attacker is range 2, you can spend your force charge to give the attacker 1 stress token. So a little bit of control in addition to dice modification. Yeah, if she does, it'll be gas cloud obstructed. Yep. So some lackluster dice on offense for the fire sprays early here, but they're in good position to start bombing and utilizing those rear arcs. I would say you almost always start with tractor beams first. I'm throwing in my bet for Sean just because I always lose, so give Akhter a win here. Muted, Dion.
Looks like Akhter is our favorite with 61% of the vote. Here's the roll. 1 crit. And 2 evades. Nothing there yet. Here's a tractor beam. That is just barely obstructed.
Gonna call a blank here, it sounds like.
Yep, and we'll be changing. Looking for the blank. There it is.
Yep, that's Dooku's ability to call it a dice result.
And that's still going to be a hit there. So that's going to be a single tractor token.
All right. Well, if the other tractor over here in this group, which looks like green, can put 1 through on obstructed Django here, could tractor beam that and pull it into range 1 of brown. And that might be why he shot those white's tractor first.
And that's 3 hits. We got a tractor beam situation going here.
Oh, no. You could tractor beam him, but you would let him rotate, but like, let him rotate into the corner. Who cares?
Yep.
If he wants to stop the auto blaster.
Oh,
either way, you're getting 4 dice.
He
put him on the rock, too.
On the rock.
Whoa.
Gonna have to hit it twice. Auto blaster is gonna be live here. Takes a damage from the rock as well.
Oh, you gotta rotate. You gotta rotate out. Did he go in? Oh, he's going in to stop the auto blaster.
Going into the corner.
And yeah, you're stressed going into the corner. Make sure he knows he stresses for that. You don't get free rotate.
And Auto Blaster will be +1 because the bullseye is on, and that looks to be 2 hits. Spend for 3. And nothing there, so that's going to end up being 3 more damage onto Django. Akhter doing some mean stuff here to Django in this opening, and that's it's not over.
No. Red has a shot here primary because Tractor Beam ain't doing anything now.
And it's unobstructed. 1 hit. Here's the roll, and you're gonna get. I guess he has a focus token. He can spend it now.
Yeah, he's got a focus token. Should probably spend it. No, he saved it. No more shots.
Okay.
Yeah, Jonah, if you can let him know that rotating causes a stress.
I'll type it in the chat just in case. Oh, they got it. They got it.
He's got it. He's aware.
Yep, I told him. We're all good.
Okay.
All right. Oakley
I don't know
dokely.
if that would have affected his decision, but if you understand that you could rotate when you are tractored.
That's the there's a second half to that.
Yeah. Hopefully you can remember the penalty for doing so.
So that means because I had sneezed earlier and muted and forgot to unmute, that the entire intro was muted, right? That's basically what we learned. Probably.
I don't know when you unmuted, but a lot of people were asking about it. So,
did you guys hear the intro? Let me know.
it's just me randomly saying hello there.
Hello
and list.
Yep. Fantastic.
That's okay. We'll superimpose you in post. It'll be okay.
All right. There you go. That'll be a new editing challenge for you, Will. Make it as if it never happened. I said yes, we did get the intro. All right, cool. That's good.
Yeah, okay. All right, then yeah, you probably muted once you passed it over to me. No big deal.
Alrighty then. Well,
I'm trying to.
No, you're good. So I'm adjusting things on my side back and forth.
Okay.
You're good.
Right. Hey, Bob A. Fett. Showing up. Long time no see, man.
And Kellyanna said, "Wait, Django has a damage card." Yeah. So is that wait? Don't want to say it yet. Yes, is at half points. Is at half points. Right there. So 0 to 48 right now off the opening. Sean, I doubt he was hoping to lose so much damage so early.
I mean, he had the obstructions like from that big rock. Like all those shots were obstructed until he got tractor beamed. So like, that's good. I mean, you weren't in any bullseyes, so like I can't blame his positioning there. It's about as good as you can get. He's in a good spot to drop some thermals. You better make sure you have a move dialed in that gets you off the rock, though. Can you one bank to the board edge and then hard turn the next round?
That is risky business there.
It's a bit risky, but I don't think anybody would be looking at you if you did that maneuver.
This is true.
Well, wait, I take that back. There's a bunch of cartels coming down the deployment zone. And Akhter here, utilizing the best Zam strategy. Don't look at her.
That's right.
She's not there.
It's like...
just close your eyes. Don't look at her. And she can't...
she can't hurt you if you don't look at her. I mean, not much, at least. Not about 50% less. So right now, we're going to have to just wait and see what happens. And one of the things I'm curious to see that Akhter has options is when he has ships that have an obstructed shot going to going to either of these fire sprays because of treacherous. Would he rather just not fire, avoid the strain, and only take the shots that he has in the front? I guess it's really dependent on the gameplay situation, but that's something I kind of want to keep my eye on as the decisions are being made here, to see how Akhter's decisions end up interacting with treacherous.
I mean, I gotta feel like it's just like, if it happens, like, whatever. Like, at least the strain would happen after they shoot for the round.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a small silver lining here. Looks like trying to block the hard one out. It's not the worst idea. But also just kind of being safe. Might barrel roll to
avoid the bomb.
Yeah.
Oh, good morning, CC. Good morning, honey. Is Darwin awake yet? All right, so we're waiting for dials. I know Akhter has a lot of them to choose here.
He's debating on this action. Oh, he slammed down a focus. Okay, decide not to barrel roll. Our space don't have hard threes. No, they do not. Yeah, 3 Talon rolls.
Okay, look at this. We're having the yellow M3As turning in the opposite direction. Looks like it's time to meet up with Zam, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, bomb. I mean, you're either gonna K turn into a bomb or turn away for a round. So, and yeah, I love this commitment here. Throw everybody at that corner. Everybody you can. Oh no, there's these guys are turning away. That's odd to me.
Well, so we have the yellow tractor is the one that's facing Zam at the moment. I mean, I think it looks like Akhter's spreading them out here a little bit, spreading the arcs. They're everywhere. So
I mean, maybe just thinking like a turn ahead here, wanting to keep pressure in a lot of different directions. Any pressure in Zam though. Zam's coming in. Boost.
Yeah, she's got to start contributing.
All right, 2 forward. Has room to hard 1 next round. No problem. Gonna lock to false transponder codes.
Yep, that'll cause a jam there.
And Cartel Spacer 3 is the only one that is resistant to Jango Fett's ability, but now that he doesn't have the focus, it
doesn't matter.
Good enough, right? Like,
yeah, exactly.
Take it away.
So
no damage has been dealt to the Sikhs, so it's gonna be hard to push this through.
It's gonna be a big shot here. We got 2 hits, 1 hit, 1 crit. Gonna spend that target lock probably on both. And this might be a full string. 2 hits, 2 crits. Oh, that M3A is gone. 1 shot out of here. Bada bing, bada boom. Oh, by the way, speaking of booms, the bomb needs to go off.
Yeah, I just noticed it too. It kind of blends in on this map. That's okay. Shouldn't change.
I'll let him know after.
Yeah, wouldn't have changed this. It's just gonna hit Brown if anybody. Yep. And with Brown not shooting anybody, it's not worth duking. Finds the damage.
Boom. Alrighty. So that aggression ends up being rewarded. So we're going to deal out that damage. Deal out the crits. For those curious, we got a damaged pilot. Wow. Panicked pilot and damaged engine.
Well, that pilot was pretty damaged. It's taken off the board.
That usually is what happens. Yeah, you're right.
All right, I think Zams has to go into white here. I know it doesn't seem it's literally the worst shot, but it's the one that has 4 dice on Django.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, red's not shooting. Pink's shooting a 2 dice attack.
And here we
Can
go.
Go into pink.
This will be 3-on-3. And that's just one. Sam 3A's hoping to avoid taking any damage here. Does, and now has that focus token available for its shot. And here we go. We got a range 1. Range 1 auto blaster. The auto blaster ability is live. Crits are unaffected by evades, but didn't roll any. Got a total of 3 hits and nothing on defense. Gonna take all 3.
Wow. Puts Django down to 2
Down.
only.
And there's still a shot coming in. Could finish it right here.
Yep.
This is another auto blaster.
Yep, has the auto blaster available. Looking for the natural crit. It's the only problem with these cartel spacers. They got no way to guarantee crits.
All right, here we go. And, just going to be 1 hit after spending the focus. Lackluster roll there. And Django gets out clean. All right. Jonah, real quick. Looks like we got an accidental click on Pink, on Pink's name, which has her dead. Just gone. Bring her back.
She's alive.
She's alive.
Thank you.
No problem. I've done it many times. It's hard. It's tough with the swarms to notice. So
Yeah.
it looks like reading the chat here, Will, that
Oh, you're reading about Isafan's dreams?
Yeah, can you tell us about these dreams?
Apparently, Isafan was playing Battlefront with me versus you, Dion.
Ah,
And
crushing me?
Oh, of course. Of course. I play Bosk. I'm not good enough to use the lightsaber people in Battlefront. So I try to stick with Leia and Bosk as my characters.
Totally. I can't. The first person walking around, can't do it.
No, it's third person. Well, when you're a hero, it's third person.
Yeah.
Is that what you mean?
Yeah. Even so, like I just can't. I can't do it. Thanks, Vertigo. Thumbs up. You're the best. Alrighty. 15 minutes and change left here. We got 29 to 48. Akhter right now in the driver's seat, taking down Django while holding on to all his M3As -1. Would be massive going into a battle versus Zam.
Yeah, I think we can get an easy block here from white. Set up an auto blaster from pink. I don't know what brown can do to avoid the thermals, but needs to hard turn into the corner as well. Man, ships that don't have sloops and K-turns, or sloops and K-turns, sloops and talon rolls. Yeah, your straight K-turns really lackluster here with the M3As. I'm trying to think, is the TIE Fighter and the M3A, the only like regular ships without K-turns and without sloops and talon rolls? I'm saying a regular ship, like obviously.
I know what you mean.
Don't have a K-turn.
I know what you mean.
I don't know if another one. Oh,
The Arc 170?
B-Wings. That's not a regular ship though. I mean, it's a medium base.
Oh, okay. You're talking about smalls. Okay.
Yeah, like I'm talking like actual fighters. I think it's just V-wing, which is basically a TIE fighter. So I guess that's about the same. Bombers, TIE bombers only have 3 and 5Ks. Okay, so there's a couple. I've just gotten so used to sloops and town rolls, man.
Like where are
So
your
good.
sloops, man? Where they at?
So good. I remember when sloops came out. Blew my mind.
Love it. Love it. So remember, guys, we have 2 more rounds after this one, and we'll be back tomorrow. And for those of you just waking up, yeah, you're tuning into round 4. We started at 3 a.m. was the start of the first one, Chicago time. I've been up since 1:30 a.m. and we are chugging along.
We're already round 4, Dion.
I know.
Hitting home stretch.
Yeah, we're right there.
We've had some exciting games.
Agreed. And some cool
One
lists.
of them even ended before time. It's always nice. There's the tournament advice for you. Try to fly a list that ends games early.
That's true. That win big or lose big.
Yeah, it really helps out your tournament stamina when you get a 30-minute break between rounds instead of a hurried 5 minutes.
With a judge down your neck telling you to hurry up.
Yeah, pretty much.
Alrighty. We have some friends in the chat talking about some lists that they're playing, some store championships coming up. J-Man said Hera in the VCX, Jan Ors and Arvel challenge accepted. That sounds like fun. It's an interesting combination of lists. I mean, of ships.
I mean, that's a potential for a double intimidation, range 0, 6 dice attack from Hera. Yikes. Don't want any part of that. Win or lose 30 minutes. Sounds about right.
You're dead, or I'm dead. All right, here we go. 3 straight. Akhter trying to keep Django from escaping, and I think from right there, the hard turn isn't going to go off the board going to the right, but you're definitely taking away Django's actions. We got the 1 bank. Trapping Django in the corner, saying, no, you are gonna bump here, and you are not escaping. And we got an insurance policy there in the brown M3A. Focus just in case somehow the left turn fits, which I highly doubt. We'll go ahead and give you guys giving you the sky view here. Through the Patreon cam. Let's go ahead and do that. By the way, shout out to our patrons. You guys are the ones that really make things happen. Thank you guys so much for your support, including Gold Squadron Paint Wars. We got our last vote, by the way, for Shadow Squadron coming up. Make sure to be ready for that. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Merrick, I think, won the Defender vote. I'm going to have to double check.
Merrick's not a Defender.
Oh, sorry, not Merrick.
He was.
He was. I had a first
like,
edition mental moment.
I mean,
the one that does the crits.
He flew a Defender.
The one that does the crits.
Oh, yeah, Rexler.
Rexler.
He flips up.
Yeah, there it is.
Exposes damage cards while he's evading. Yeah, he's good.
Here's the
Talked
roll.
all second edition about how crits win games, so exposing cards is basically crits.
And Chase wants teasers as to what faction is next. I have to double check with my artist. there was a bit of a miscommunication. They took out our communications. I'm so tired. Oh, okay. Anyway, yes.
All right, we're gonna see a false transponder codes lock here. Oh no, it looked like he got burnt when red locked.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I like that. Red doing a heroic, what do I say? Sacrifice to keep one of these other.
I think Django's off the board. He gone.
He might have. He only had 2 options available, and I think if pink wasn't there, he would have fit that.
I think you're right. I did say. I will tell you, I did save the game state. So from earlier, I did. So we can check
pink
it.
Out of there. I think he actually had it. Yeah, the TTS only showed him 2 positions, so I think if he would have been able to slide all the way forward. Wow.
Gone. Well, Django, the simple man, not making it out alive. We got a strain on the white auto blaster cartel spacer.
It also did a damage to Brown, which should be half points. Half points from bombs. And one more dice roll here. A crit on white's shield.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. Marcel Manzano, thank you for the sub. And there was somebody else I just missed. Tycho Kelju, 505. As well, thank you. Do the other M3As have shots?
I don't think anybody shooting here other than Zam.
Zam, let's go. 2 hits and a crit.
Mm-hmm.
Spend the lock. Dig in for 4, not quite.
Yep, blue's got the focus here. Doesn't need it.
Plink
Crit
off the shield.
On the shield. Ah, man, that's so infuriating for a 2-ship build to shoot a range 1 double modified shot and take a shield off of a 28-point ship.
Oh, yeah. Oh, big money here. We got NW Vader dropping 10 subs in the chat. Thank you so much, getting us to 74 for our goal for the weekend. Thank you.
Yeah, everybody jumping in for this hype train.
And right there, you know, one of the things with the M3As not having boost, it's going to be it's going to take a little while for those M3As to get out of the corner. We're gonna have probably 1 hard barrel rolls to kind of start positioning it around.
Yeah, that's about all you can do.
While personally I prefer the barrel roll action over the boost action, there was a controversial stream day where I brought this up and there was like, what? I prefer the barrel roll action, but this is one where it's like, man, the utility, you can't stop it. But here we go. The yellow cartel spacer did have a shot. It is a hit crit, and
K-turned. Certainly did.
And no dice there.
Ooh, gonna see a Chancellor Palpatine trigger then to apply a stress token. The shot was range 0 to 2. So spend the force to double stress yellow.
Mm-hmm.
That's fun.
Yep, and that was just a primary. But you know what? You got 2 shields for a single double stress ship. Sure, I'll take it.
We have a Yabetamine business here. Zam got back extra charges. Not sure when, but got all of them now. And tried to do a bonus attack that round and was unable to.
No bonus, no dice.
I mean, Zam's not out of this. You got bombs, you got treacherous. You got your double shots. A lot of these M3As, as you were saying, Dion, are a bit out of position.
Mm-hmm.
Yellow's now double stressed. So the problem is that you can't give Akhter time to regroup.
Yeah.
You need to stay aggressive here for as long as possible. I mean, maybe 3-bank out, I guess. But like I said, I mean, you would set up some good bombing though. I think that might be your only option. Or 4 forward. Ooh, 4 forward lands on the rock. Yeah, don't do that. Man, I can't believe Akhter tractor beamed a fire spray, range 2 obstructed. That was nuts. And threw it onto a rock.
Yeah. It was great to see it. I mean, you rarely see the medium base and the large base ships getting tractored, so it's always nice.
Yeah, unless it's like a 1 agility ship or something. Yeah, you very rarely see it.
So Akhter getting set there to start the chase on Zam. Now, one of the things that Akhter has managed to do is Treacherous has been hasn't done anything. Has not been a contributor in this matchup. So I'm wondering if we might end up seeing it here, because Akhter's going to have to kind of cluster up to start chasing Zam, or we might see him kind of keep the net style of flying rather than a more formation.
Yeah, he normally keeps them in 2 groups, which is smart. To come in at 2 different angles, have 2 attack vectors. That's just fundamental X-Wing at that point. So I doubt he'll get all of them together. But we'll need, I mean, obviously, focus fire. There's only 1 target to shoot at, so you kind of have to.
We are waiting here to see what the plan is. It is, one of the things about flying so many ships is managing not just, the general idea of the direction you're going, but you really have to think about how do the different paths overlap, how do they affect each other. When you have all the same initiatives, there's definitely some creativity that is required to understand how they move together or how they don't move together. And here we go. Let's start getting them going. We got a hard one to the right. Now, of course, one of the strategies that Akhter can use is just blocking Zam while the other ships that can't currently contribute to the fight get into it and start cycling them that way. The shooters, shooters become the blockers, and the blockers become the shooters, and just kind of try to flippy flop and keep Zam in some type of in a cage.
Well, I was about to praise Akhter for not taking the focus, taking a target lock, but he reached for an evade instead.
I would have liked the lock there as well.
Yeah, there's only 1 ship, so like it will be useful at some point.
I want to know what white is doing. Is he gonna worry about the strain? Probably not. Probably just end up bumping if it goes to the left. Nope, it's gonna go to the right. Split the difference.
Yeah, that's why I think blue went in there to kind of protect that a bit, or punish a hard 2 from Zam.
All right, that corner is covered. And does end up bumping. Mind you, I don't think that Akhter can take advantage of it. Maybe Brown has a shot range 3 through the rock. Maybe.
Maybe.
But Zam has options.
Yeah, Zam just needs to start taking whatever has the highest damage potential. That's all you're looking for. It's no longer target of opportunity anymore. Just what you could kill.
Shooter! Hit it, crit. And hit crit are going through on blue. Lost a shield earlier. Let's see what the cards say. Waiting on the crit. And the crit is a Council Fire. So it does have the potential to be taken off the board this round. We'll have to roll a die now.
Yep,
to determine.
on a hit result, suffer a damage here.
Ooh,
Okay.
It lives.
Yeah, luckily Dooku is not here.
No.
I love seeing the Dooku put out console fires and things like that. So fun.
Now, this week I came across a player who just discovered the power of Dooku and like that it works on bombs, and there was a literal what?
Yeah.
You can do what?
Yeah, I'm trying to get it. There's a bounty for bird cargo shoots, and that's why I want to combine with Dooku. Drop a cargo shoot on somebody and call a crit. That's
Nice.
dirty. That is dirty.
Yes, we need to drop 2 shields on Zam in a moment. Yeah, there was 2 damage that was dealt earlier. We'll get that updated here in a sec. And we're just waiting to see as Akhter continues the ballet of the M3As. M3A ballet. I like that. I think that should be the name of the list. It's done.
There it is. Spoken into existence. I mean, Zam's not out of it. If they can keep above half, what do you need? 1.5 M3As? Psh, easy. Blue's almost dead. What is that? Brown and white are hurt. Gonna have a beautiful bomb dropping here. Blue unlikely to get out of it.
Oh yeah, Blue's probably gone. Prepare the Fs in the chat, I think, for that one.
What do you have to hard to barrel roll away? I think might be the only option. Then you're blocking white. Well, I guess if you block white, you'd save them from the bombs.
That's right. Does the M3A have a hard 3?
No, it's a scum ship.
So sad, so bad. Why? Come on. Like, I know it's good. It's good, but it's bad.
20
like
they're 25 points, man.
You're right. My 25 points couldn't buy me a 3 hard. I forget.
Yeah. You get 4 dice attacks and uncancelable crits for 28 points. All right. Yeah, you can't hard 3. You got no linked actions, but you're fine. You got the cheapest 4 dice attack in the game. Oh yeah, and also the console fire too, so unlikely for blue to survive here.
Zam, how many M3As would Zam have to take out in order to be in the lead? She's behind by, that's 39 points, yeah.
Yeah, 39. It's 1.5. No big deal. I mean, you're gonna probably lose blue, so just one whole M3A.
And we have a hot take in the chat right here. Taco550 says, I still believe that Lone Wolf on Django is greater than Double Treacherous.
Yeah, probably not wrong. I think Lone Wolf and Dooku. Someone also was mentioned, like, why Dooku on Django. I think it's to help Django's late game. Like Zam can do late game. Django struggles though, sometimes.
Yeah, it's a same person.
Also the same person. Yeah, that makes sense.
All right. We did end up getting the double thermal detonator drop. Oh, it's Garant. Hey, Garant. I feel like I knew that. I just wasn't 100% sure. So where?
I'm
this
admittedly
M3
terrible at names, and now that everybody's got 3 or 4 names, I have no idea. I have no idea who anybody is.
All right. I think we saved the white M3A from the bombs, maybe. At least from one of them. And here's the pink M3A. Might end up barrel rolling to one side or another. I'm going to guess to its left to avoid the bomb. Twitchy 5x5 said, "That's okay, Bill Hagwa." Ew. Ew. Do people actually call you Bill? Please, I hope not.
I request that they don't.
Okay. Yeah, no offense to anybody here who is a William who likes to be called Bill. Not a fan. Just saying it.
It's not what I'm trying to be called. There used to be this kid in my school when I was growing up who went by Billy, and I didn't want anything to do with his. I did not want to be associated with the same name as him, so been actively avoiding Bill and Billy my whole life.
That's good. I've honestly
because of the kid, or
I mean, yeah. I mean, Bill Clinton was also like president when I was a child as well, so like I associate Bill of like an old presidential man. So
that's funny.
Which I am not. I'm not. Maybe in a couple of years I'll be old Bill.
I've never heard of people disliking like Billy and Bill. That's very interesting.
Like, if that's your name, if your birth certificate says Bill, then I'm not gonna be a hater. Just saying. But if you could just be called Will, and you're William, why are you gonna put a B in there? What are you doing? Stop it. Stop it. I don't understand it. Like, I don't know. It's strange. It's strange. I have never come across it in like non-American culture, I guess is what I'm saying. In Puerto Rico, like if you have a nickname, it's usually completely different from your name. But anyway, let's continue here. No damage there for Zam. Unable, coming up empty. Next one obstructed through the cloud.
Yeah, save the force here just to guarantee to block the 2.
All right. Now back to the real discussion here. Like I'm just saying like
someone did say Billiam as a joke, and yeah, someone I'm not married, but it would be my sister-in-law if I was married. Calls me Billiam as a joke. It's not funny.
Yeah, Libel 24 pointed out another one. Yeah, like Roberts being Bob. Like, why not just Rob? It's not that much harder to say Rob. Why Bob? Why? Stop it. What are you doing? He gave another example that I'll get demonetized for, but yeah, that one too.
Whoa.
Like for Richard, the abbreviation for Richard. Like Rich, it's Rich. Right. Just shorten it. Stop it. Anyway, I'm stopped.
Are you now Bion
I'm beyond.
I
Yeah.
was gonna say that.
It's, that would be it would be like, hi, my name's Dion. People call me Darnell. Like it's strange. I don't understand it.
What's the other one? Jim and James.
Yeah, like Jim, James, John, Jack, like all those J names. They're just like, I'm just gonna be this other J name today. Like, sure, whatever. Like I feel like it started. I feel like it started with a parent accidentally calling their kid by one name that was like another one, and they're like, fine, you know what?
No,
my name's Bob now instead of Rob. It's fine. It's fine, Mom. Nope, I'm gonna do it, and then it just caught on. That's what happened.
I had to imagine. So I know somebody who's like, they named their son their name, but because they have different middle names, it's not Junior. So he's Dan, and his son is Dan. But now they just call his son something goofy because they're sick of saying Little Dan and Big Dan.
Right.
So maybe that's how it started. Like you were Robert Jr. and they're just like, we're just gonna call you Bob now.
We're just gonna change the letter. We're just okay. I guess that seems plausible. That seems plausible. Ridiculous, but plausible. Here we go. Akhter setting up a target lock here on Zam Wessel. Oh, hi, YouTube person who's writing in the comments right now for us to stay on topic. I'm sorry. I love you.
Well, Akhter, come on, speed up your dials a little bit. I only got 6 ships on the board, but give Sean a chance. You only got 5 ships now. 2 of them died.
Mm-hmm.
We did see Blue eat it.
Yep. It went boom boom from the bomb.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Just gonna pick up some locks. Pretty smart.
I know we kind of moved on, but I looked it up, and apparently in the Middle Ages, rhyming nicknames are very popular. So Rob became Hob, Dob, Knob, or Bob, and there are like a lot of other things like that. So Will became Gil or Bill in Middle Ages, but I guess
Gil.
Rhyming nicknames. It's good for the bards, I guess, to write songs. So yeah, the cartel spacer did take a damage from the thermal detonator earlier, so that one's going to be taken off the board here. And our updated score, we have Sean still with 50. With Octacon having scored 96 points, and Sean has picked up 71 with the other half of that cartel spacer.
All right, that's just one M3A. 2 halves, no problem.
And here, look at the risk here. He's trying to turn the board here, and this is a risk when you're running away or trying to get an engagement where you're kind of going in a circle. One player is going to make the decision to go in the opposite and unexpected direction. That will end up giving them a flank. The timing and the spot in which you do it will determine whether or not it is successful. If Akhter, for instance, over pursued towards the left side of the board, this gives Zam some time. So yeah, we'll end up seeing who's right or who's wrong in this sense.
Yeah, I mean, I'm having a hard time imagining this engagement. What, Zam 3-bank boost, 2-bank boost, something like that. And then you just try to keep the M3As back as far as you can. But White's in a predicament here. If you 1-bank towards that boost in Zam around the corner, could be in trouble.
All right, we got some K turns. And Zam also has the hard one, and then be able to pivot from there. We'll see.
Yeah, I was trying to imagine if the hard one or maybe a Talon roll would set you up in a better lane but none of it really looked good. In my mind, anyways.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see what the decision is here. It's hard to. We got gas cloud obstructed on most of those attacks now, so that's good.
I'm going to be trading some shots with that white M3A. Possibly.
Yeah, that might be unobstructed. I mean, you gotta make a decision here. You boosting? Reaches for the lock.
All right, so now we know that there are 2 M3As in range, and the target lock will tell us where the priority target is.
Yeah, it's white. White's on 3?
Yep, has lost a shield already. And it is going to be obstructed, though.
Mm-hmm. That's great for the M3A.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be 3 on 5 plus the cloud conversion and has a focus. I mean, this is like unlikely to do any damage. 3 hits. Oh, unless you completely blank out.
Yo, why'd you say it?
Oh, of course. Of course. Nobody remembers all the times I was right. Only the times I'm wrong. Hit crit. Is it a big one?
Oh.
It is a council fire.
Console.
You're saying there's a chance.
All right, bro. Starting there first.
Console fire. It's alive. It's okay. It's okay.
Woo. So what do we got? You have 1 tractor, 1 auto blaster. Once again, Akhter not shooting auto blaster first.
And this is just barely unobstructed, by the way.
All right, I think I said that wrong. He's shooting auto blaster first, where I think you would always shoot tractors first.
1 hit. And no focus modifiers. I think that does a damage.
Wow. Bonus attack time.
You better mean business.
Oh, yeah. White didn't spin that focus, so another range 3 obstructed here. Can't possibly triple blank or 5 penta.
Penta blank out. And that's going to be 2 hits after spending the target lock. Let's try this again, and there is a more like the expected result.
Yeah, there's all those evades. Akhter saves those dice. He's like, oh, these are good. Alright, well, that is unfortunate. I think you'd almost save it there. I know things are looking grim for this Zam, but I think you'd have to save it. Can't be taking range 3 obstructed bonus attacks.
Hit crit. And
no.
The critical damage is going through, but
no, just hits the shield.
There's a shield there. Shields are down on Zam.
Yeah. So that's a 1 point away from the threshold. No hull upgrades to be seen, which is going to cause, if 1 more damage goes through, Sean has to put through, or has to kill another 2.5, 3 interceptors to come back from, or sorry, no, half would only be 45. So it'd be another spacer and a half to take the lead. So
let's
this one's going to be tough.
Was there an incorrect number of defense dice rolled?
No, he just didn't have them. He pulled out 4, and then the attack rolled, and then he pulled an extra one.
The first shot into Zam was not obstructed, but was still range 3. Yep. Range 3 bonus.
Yeah, 4 dice. Yeah, you had 5 dice rolled. Yeah, I think everything was right.
Let's be clear on what the issue is. Zam rolled 2 greens, but give me against who? Give you specific friends.
I don't think so.
when
Oh, Sean rolled 2 dice and got 2 eyes. Oh, you're not wrong. He did not roll a range bonus there.
that was versus White.
Yeah.
Okay. Did he take damage? Was that the shield?
That
was a
the
shield.
You can tell him, yeah. Tell him to roll 1 dice for Zam, see if he gets a natural evade. Yeah, you are correct. We're looking at through the dice results here. White rolled 2 dice, got 1 hit. Sean rolled 2 dice, got 2 eyes.
Got it.
So
We did it. We did it. It took a village, but we did it.
if you roll, he's got the chance to roll an evade here before. To get that shield back, could be clutch.
Nope.
No, we gave him the chance. And by we, I mean the range 3.
It is done. You have been given an opportunity. You have squandered it. Triple eyes. Yeah, exactly. It became the ICU roll.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 13 minutes here. All right, Akhter, come on.
Yeah, random Star Wars musing. I just finished the most recent High Republic book this week, The Rising Storm. That was pretty intense. If anybody in the chat has read that one, be curious. I really enjoyed the main series. There's a lot of world building in it, so it does move a little bit slow. It does move a little bit slow, but in the beginning especially. But yeah, it was pretty crazy.
Has anyone seen Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings yet?
I have not.
I did.
I have
I
not.
watched it as soon as I could.
I saw it Thursday night, and I really enjoyed it.
We were possibly gonna go today, but Arwen got sent home from school yesterday. Yeah, so we got to get her COVID tested and all that fun stuff. So, so date night put on hold for now.
Well, that's.
So I'm trying to dodge spoilers. You know, trying.
Oh, I see. That's why. I had to watch it as soon as I could. I will say it's epic for what I perceived as a simple martial arts movie. They really go all out.
This isn't really much of a spoiler. So Shang-Chi is supposed to be 22 years old, graduated in 2017 from high school, so he's my age. And that like really freaked me out, is that like a 30-year-old was supposed to be like playing someone that was like my age. So that I thought that was weird, but other than that, I really enjoyed it. Made me feel old.
Pedro Zagara said that's a spoiler. Thanks a lot, Jonah.
You're welcome, Pedro.
Alrighty, so looks like we got a roll there. Will to be taking a strain for Zam and just barely has a shot on White there.
I was worried he wasn't going to have a shot at all. After that shake and bake, not getting anything would have been real feels bad. Needs to kill White here. 1 health and a console fire on it. Oh, man. Tough decision. You can't lose half. You'll have so much more work.
And 2 meets 2.
Yeah. Hopefully the console fire just kills him. You don't have to deal with it. There it is. Still gets to shoot though. I believe has arc. Yep. Obstructed 2.
Get it. Now it's obstructed. The cloud is there. One crit, 1 eye. Oh, what just happened? The ship got unlocked?
Oh, well, it's dead anyway, so.
Oh, that one died. Okay. And the cloud will avoid it there. Somebody in the chat was asking about this. I'll find that out here in a second. Let's finish this up.
Isn't that obstructed? Why is he taking any damage?
I'll check. I'm a little confused too.
Because
he was strained. Maybe that's
obstructed. Range 2 strained would be 2 dice. And yeah, he just rolled an evade.
Oh, the auto blast. Auto blaster?
Oh, auto blaster.
Yeah. Crit. Yep.
Obviously.
We did it.
Obviously. So it didn't matter what he rolled.
Yep. Disable power regulator was.
I think that was the first crit that came up that we actually had to remember they're shooting auto blasters again.
It definitely has felt like it wasn't auto blasters. All right, here's this is another one. This is another auto blaster coming in, range 2. It is in the bullseye, so we'll be a 3rd die.
Yep. Zam's got you better mean business, but
and that's a guarantee crit right there. 2 hits and a crit. At least 1. Looks like we're getting another. So 1 hit and the unblockable crit. That's the word I was trying to find earlier. Unblockable. And that's a council fire. Your Zam is on fire.
They're going around. Here's a range 1. And we saw from Zam's check that this is also... this should be 4 dice. I don't know why.
This one is a tractor beam one. So this is just a primary.
That would make
2
sense,
hits and a crit. But this will end up being a crit anyway. Blinded pilot. So Zam is blinded, council fire, disabled, power regulated. All the things. And that brings Zam down to 2. She can't modify her dice without only with the force. It's going to be ionized in a couple turns. Anne's going to have to roll for damage.
Yeah. And you got 7 minutes here. And you have to kill all but 1.5 M3As. Something like that. Does 2 M3As work out? No. That one. Yeah. You had to put them down to 1.5 M3As.
Now, somebody in the chat...
start one-shotting them. I don't know what to tell you.
Now, Netter Mizuno says, now we just need the direct. Yes. Talking about the High Republic, how many books had come out. So, I've read 3. Light of the Jedi is the very first one. Then there was a young adult novel by Claudia Gray, Into the Dark. And then back to the main novel series, The Rising Storm was the most recent one. And just like a couple weeks ago, there was an audio drama that came out called The Tempest Runner, which I'm starting to listen to now, which is great.
What makes the High Republic Jedi different than the more modern Jedi? Anything?
So different. I mean, there are different characters. So you got different personalities, right? You got different personalities, and you're getting to spend more time with more Jedi. So you're getting to see a lot of their flaws, right? A lot more of their flaws. You have the so for instance, there is a Trandoshan Jedi.
Nice.
Right, a Trandoshan Jedi would probably struggle with anger, right? Just because of the species and how that works. Yeah, it's just there's small things like that where you're just getting to spend more time with these Force users that we see the fall of Anakin, and we see some of the flaws that we see in some of the Jedi Council, but we don't really get to spend a bunch of time with like the knights themselves. Which is interesting. I have really enjoyed spending more time with them. There is a Wookiee Jedi named Buryaga, and He's pretty cool. But his problem is like he's a little too compassionate. Like he's too nice. Like he feels sorry. He has too much emotion. Like that's the thing is like there's this whole thing with like, oh, Jedi should not have emotion, and you're getting all of their emotions, everything. You get in the full spectrum. You get everything from like, yeah.
This will be the last turn because the global timer is reading the last 20 seconds. I let them know.
Cool. Oh, Out of the Shadows as a rough sequel to Into the Dark. I was looking for what book it was. Sorry. Silver Ace, thank you. Like, seriously, I was like, because I started listening to this audio drama, and they mentioned this thing. I was like, wait, that hasn't happened in a book. What are you talking about? Nice. All right. Well, I'm just going to go and download that too. Thank you. Alrighty.
It looks like Name 3As have positioned themselves. Zam just gonna reinforce the rear, try to prevent as much damage as possible.
Alright, we'll go ahead and tag our competitors that the round is up as well.
Let's see, living on 2. You have a consoled fire as well. So that reinforce might not even save you if you get hit by the console fire.
All right, here is the roll. Oh, all right. Spend it.
Hey,
4 hits.
that's aggressive. Spend the focus. I mean, you can just take it, Akhter. Come on. You don't have half points anyways. Oh, there's a bonus attack coming. Yeah, you're fine.
I mean, you also could just not shoot and just leave it at that.
Call it game.
Yep.
But that MOB though.
Yeah, but you could you could lose. You could lose MLB. I guess you're trading more. You're trading, about 50 for 20 something. Yeah, you're right.
All right, range 1. Has a lock? Sure does.
And the roll, just 2.
Did we see the concert fire roll? I don't believe we did.
Okay, focus evade.
Yep, I'm checking on it now.
1.
Yeah,
There's
this
the
game's
console
over
fire.
if this is a hit. Okay.
Thank you to ISO, Danko, Baffle, Trojan, Prophet, Shadow, Tycho, Spice, Raider, Lancer, Fallen, and Row 6, our Grand Admiral patrons, and all of our Gold Squadron patrons and community members. Thank you so much for your support. Gold Squadron out.